So this session is entitled Geographically Distributed Architectures. I've been spending a lot of time lately with companies who are starting to move to cloud-native architectures. And one of the key aspects that I see over and over again is that no one's really going to just one data center anymore. The cloud has made it possible for us to deploy services in multiple different geographic regions around the globe. We might want to do this for many different reasons. Sometimes we just want to cause our services and data to be closer to the customers that are engaging with them so that latency is better. In other scenarios, we might want to deploy in a specific region because some legal or regulatory requirements force the data to live in a specific geographic region. And sometimes we may just want to have geographic separation so that if one data center were to fail, we can have service continuity in another data center in the event of maybe a bad weather event or earthquake or some other disaster that takes a data center offline. When you start to think about geographically distributed architectures, it really changes the game because it amplifies all of the distributed systems concerns that we see when we're working in only one data center, just because of the sheer distance between the services that we're working with. So we have to think about consistency models for our data. We have to think about deployment orchestration for our services. We have to think about how we're going to route traffic, how are we going to leverage availability zones and regions in a cloud, and how do we do plans for a high availability when those data centers go down. So in this session, we're going to kind of walk through all of these concerns and again, look at some patterns that we can employ and the trade-offs amongst those patterns to help us make good choices in these types of architectures.